Yeah, we live. All right, Shalom. Excuse me. It's the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you once again with another live lesson, man. All right. As always, we're always going to give glory and honor to Yahweh by
By
Shem
Jim,
Shai,
yeah,
called the
by
Shai.
Dr. Dash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles, the elders and apostles of GMS that rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there that spread around the four corners of the earth, man. All right.
Shalom.
Shalom out there. All right. So the lesson we're gonna get on tonight is about the captive exile hasted to be loose, man. And that's going in really into us. All right. It's going into us, man. And we hate to be loose under the dominion of the powers of the so-called white man in his kingdom. We hate to be loose out of these bodies. All right. And we hasten for the coming of our Lord, man. The coming of the kingdom of Yahshua, man. All right. So we're gonna grab that scripture right there, and we're gonna go from there, man. And let the spirit, we got scriptures ready and everything, and let the spirit allow it, man. Allow it to do its thing. All right. So go ahead,
Just Isaiah 51 and 14. It says, the captive exile hastened it that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in a pit, nor that his bridge shall fail.
Right. Like I say, give me real fast to prove who the captive are. Somebody give me Isaiah 52 and 2.
I got it. This is Isaiah 52 and 2. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion.
Right, that's us, man. We the captain's daughter of Zion that hastened to be loose. Really, the elect, man. All right, hastened to be loose. Everybody, the 2/3, they're not hastened. They really and truly, they love to be bound and captive, man. That's why the scripture goes into, is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is they spoiled, man? Because our people are really physically, they captive, and mentally they're captive, man. And it says that you should not die in the pit. And America is likened to that pit, man. This is and brother, I'm bringing this out because the spirit allowed the brothers to talk with another brother that comes around the camp to get edification and everything. This topic got on this, and the spirit allowed it to move, man, and it just ran with it. Okay, so really and truly, we the captives that hate to be loose, but let's go a little deeper, man, and we can show it in the scriptures that really the whole planet Earth is hates to be loose, man. Under the grip, under the vice grip of the so-called white man, all right? The animals, the birds, the animals, all right? The trees, the waters thereof, man, all right? Yeah, it actually ready to be loose from under this man, man. This man has a powerful grip on the planet Earth, man, and weakening the planet Earth, man. That's why when when the brothers was speaking about this, when you see the planet Earth having earthquakes, all right? Different weather episodes be happening, where it's tearing up shit. It's really the earth fighting this man back, man. This man is punishing everybody, man. Somebody give me Job 9:24 real quick.
Con. Also got Isaiah 14 on hold for you.
All right.
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He
Right.
covered.
The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So the Lord has given the planet Earth into the hands of the wicked to rule for this short period of time, man. And he's ruling with an iron fist, with a powerful grip. All right. He's polluting the water, the air, all right, your food, you name it, man. This man is totally against everything that Yahweh Shai stands for in these scriptures, man. This man is a complete liar, okay? He says, in God we trust, but really it's Satan, all right? It's total opposite of everything that the Lord is about and upholds, man. What this truth is upholds, man. He's against that. If we can get that in somebody hold on deck, the spirit is allowing me to move. Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter around, I'm gonna look at it. Wisdom of Solomon chapter, the second chapter, excuse me. Around 11, man. Read that again, that Job. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that Isaiah, the 14th chapter. Go ahead.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right, so the Lord asked me a question. If the so-called white man is not the wicked, where and who is he, man? And he covered the faces of the judges thereof. The main judge, all right, the main judge there is Yahweh Shai, man. He covered his face with white images. Then it trickles down to us as a people, as princes, rulers, kings, judges, priests, all right, prophets. He covered the faces of our ancestors, man. All right. That's why our brothers tell you, man, if we was to fast forward into the future, and you let the white man tell it, Michael Jordan would be a so-called white man. All right. Michael Jordan himself, LeBron James himself, all the great Israelites of the planet Earth, they'll be white. Floyd Mayweather will be a white man. Okay, Mike Tyson would be, man. You name it. This man has totally whitewashed and told his story, his history to the whole planet Earth, man. And people didn't drunk this shit down and gobble this shit, man, and believe it, man. But when we come out as the men of the Lord, sacrificing our lives, you know, and tell you what is hitting for, man, here we are shunned. We are looked down upon, man. All right, we are laughed at. Niggas want to fight us. Niggas want to kill us. Okay, but nobody's pressing this goddamn devil, man. All right, you niggas, you hardcore tattoo in the face ass niggas. When you see the white man, you niggas bow down, man. You actually get quiet, man. You niggas look around just to say if no white people around, just to say the white man's name, man. Just to say the word white man. All right. Well, that's here nor there, man. You know, go to the next one like I told you to get.
Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon real quick. Yeah, that's it, man.
I got the Wisdom of Solomon 2:11. It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Right. And that's Esau's strength, where it really goes into the judicial system, man. That's his strength. That's the way he really lays down his power in the earth, man. Go ahead, Doc.
His policy.
Right. Keep going.
It says, therefore let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. Right.
And that's us, man. We're clean contrary to his doing, man. You know, we talk down on this man, and we talk about uplifting, man. We talk about Yahweh Shai coming back to free us out of these bonds, man. That's why the scripture says we originally started with that the captive is haste to be loose, man. All right. This is part of us. When we go out and prophesy about this man and the wickedness, this is actually us, you know, fulfilling this right here, man. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
It says, he upbraided us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
Right, man. Let me see if there's any more. All right. Go to the 13.
Yeah, we curse them. Salaki, I can speak on the end part of that real quick. We curse them out for the offending of the law. And what we do, we calling them out through the scriptures. All right. We calling their policies out, their unrighteous decrees. All right. Because the upbraiding is a cursing out, a shaking of the hand, man.
Right.
You see? It says, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. Because guess what? They was educated by us, man. Everything that they know, Jake is the form of all things, right? But they call themselves to be infamous with their own education, because the scriptures tell you, and the Apocrypha, that the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You see, because they educated on the left-hand side, which is the corrupt side, man. That the Most High have made vessels fitted for destruction and wrath, man. You got to do, brother.
Hey, go down, read all the way down to 18. We're gonna stop
All
right
right. It says,
Do a precept real quick, just to back up what you were saying about how we're the ones calling him out on all his wickedness.
there. All right,
This
go
is
ahead.
Ezekiel 9:4. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And there's only a few great men doing that, man. You don't see every Jake out here doing that, man. Jake is somewhere in love with his boo. Jake is out here bullshitting. Jake is out here pretty much hitting the malls, hitting the local stores, hitting the liquor stores and the clubs, man. Jake ain't out here signing and crying, man, for the shit that be done to our people. The shit we speak up for the planet Earth, man. All right, we speak up for the animals and shit, man. We speak up for ultimately these scriptures, man. Okay, what you got out? That was it.
God.
Yeah, go down, read down, continue to read now. Down to
it
8.
says, this 13. He professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of Yahweh.
Yeah, that's us, man. We call ourselves the Yashala, man, the Prince of the Power, man. All right, and we rightfully proclaim that, man. Go ahead,
Right, come. The light bearers. It says he was made to reprove our thoughts.
Right, and Esau is telling you this is the thoughts of Esau. So he's telling you, we was made to reprove his thoughts. We was made to reprove the planet Earth, man, as men of the Lord, as priests. All right, to set everybody straight and in line, man, even our own people. Okay, go ahead,
The scriptures say they hated he that rebuked it in the gate.
That's right.
It says he is grievous unto us even to behold.
Yeah, just to look at us, man, it is making cringe, man.
Come.
We're doing the right things that we're supposed to, man. Even when we speak of this oppression, all right, and speak about being free and being having the true power of Yahweh Shah on the planet Earth, man, this makes this man cringe, man. All right, because we are starting off and his shit is ending, man. Go ahead,
It says he is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
Right, go ahead.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. They are.
Yeah, they are counterfeits, man. They are the oppressors of the world. They're the top liars, the top wicked, the top in wickedness and killing and murder. You name it, man. The top witches, warlocks. All right, you name it, man. The top pedophiles of the earth, man. This is his whole existence, man. And we actually go out there and blast his ass, man. Okay, we put him on spot, man. Him and the other nation, even our own people. Okay, go ahead.
Can I pull a precept real quick?
I had one shoe out.
Hey, go bring them up.
This is Psalm 119. I'm gonna start at 54. 154. Plead my cause and deliver me. Quicken me according to thy word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes.
Right. And the wicked, we know the wicked don't seek the statutes, man. The wicked is more about seeking wickedness, man. How can he do more? How can he fulfill more wickedness, man? And that's for the wicked, meaning the Edomites and the wicked of our people, because our people are counted as the wicked too, according to Daniel's, I believe, the 12th chapter, man. All right, our people is counted for as wicked too, man.
It says they can't go to sleep unless they commit some form of wickedness.
Right.
It's saying Daniel, he called through his policy, he calls craft to prosper in his hand, man.
That's right, man.
You see? But this quick one, Psalms 57, and David had these devils numbered, man. You see? This Psalms 57 and 2, it says, deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. All right. That's why we behold them as what? As counterfeits, man. All right, because majority of the blood across the planet Earth is done by the hands of who? Esau, man. All right, but he make it look as if he's not a bloody man. He got this whole country off blood, man. Going back to Numbers, man. You see? But does it?
Ooh, can I pull this one real quick just to back you up? This whole world is a wilderness under him. This is Revelation 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that's Esau. Esau, that red horse, man. That red horse, man. That took. Read it again,
This is Revelation 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
It says, read that little snippet right there. What was given to him?
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Earth was given into the hands of the wicked, man. That's Esau again. Power was given unto him. He didn't do nothing of his own, man. The Most High gave him power to take peace from the earth, man, for a time and a dividing of times, man. You know, for a short little season, man. Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Right. Which that sword goes back to the blessing of Esau, going back to Genesis, man. The blessing that was laid down to him. And he's actively using that blessing, man. Day in and day out, okay? To the T. All right. Now go back to that Wisdom of Solomon.
All right, this Wisdom of Solomon 2 and at the end of 16. It says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstained from our ways as from filthiness.
Yeah.
You want to speak on it?
Because his ways are filthy, man. That's why Job laid down to you in Job, the 30th chapter, man. Job said, man, I was sustained to have this motherfucker sit with my dogs, man. Because why? We know that the Edomite man and woman, they'll sleep with the dog, man. All right, they'll sleep with your horses, your cows, especially your sheep, man. All right, this man is filthy. Everything about him is filth, man. Ain't nothing right about him, man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
He pronounced it the end of the just to be blessed and make it his boast that God is his father.
Right, and that's us. We make boast of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, that he is our father and nothing else. All right. Now go to that Isaiah the 14th chapter, start at the 3rd verse.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear.
Going back into the scripture we start off with, Isaiah 51 and 14, man, about the captive exile haste to be loose, man. And this is the head buster that goes into everything we saying, man. We're hastening to be loose, to find rest, to find comfort, all right, to find our power. And guess what? Not just us, the whole planet Earth is going to get rest, man, from the hands of the wicked, okay? And it's going to prove it. Go ahead, Doc.
Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
The hard bondage, man. When you get up in the morning and you clocking in 10 hours, 8 hours, all right? I just left my cousin a couple hours ago. This guy told me they fucked around and did a 24-hour shift, which is so-called illegal, all right? And he got 27 hours in, 16 hours, and the guys that's under him quit, man, all right? And they had a case, but he started finding a way to, reel him back in and coming back to work, and he fired all of their asses, man. This is the shit he do. He works your ass around the clock. This is slavery, man. All right? Working all goddamn day, busting your back up, all right? They taking money out your check before you even see the shit, and then they turn back around and tell you about some goddamn Social Security or whatever the hell it is. You got to work till you damn near 70, man, 80 years old, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is crazy. Shit, yo said, son, we ain't in no slavery, son. I got houses, my nigga. I got a sock company. Jake tell you all type of bullshit, man. Jake tell you all type of bullshit out here that he's not in slavery, man. This ain't slavery, man. You gotta get your money up, yo. You gotta get your bag, man. The nigga still staying with his mama, man. 38 years old, 54 years old, still staying with his mama, man. Writing on the fucking milk carton for me, for Lil James. You know? Asking his mama for fucking money and shit, man. You know, but go ahead, Doc.
And if I could say, since the whole world wanders after Esau's beast system, they're all under this whole system that just creates a debt and wage slaves. Because over in Japan, they've got a low birth rate from Esau pushing this feminist anti-family agenda. And since they got so few young people getting born, they've got the largest elderly population in the world, to the point to where people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s still have to work at like factories moving boxes. They even have to create like a little exoskeleton that you got old 60-year-old people wearing just so they can lift a 40-pound box.
Yeah, it's wicked.
And they moved the I think the retirement up to what, like 71, 73, something like that.
It used to be 65, man. 65.
It was 65. It's 70 something now. Right? But when you go to Psalms, it tell you that a man's life, you only have 70 to live. All right, so he knows. You see how crafty this he is. What he do? When you go read in Psalms, it says that the Lord have broken us down to 70 years to live. So that's 20, 40, 60, and 10 years to live. So when you do retire, the money that you got that they took out your check from Social Security and FICA and all these different third parties that they take your money, you don't get a chance to spend it, man. You see? So you worked all them years and you died a servant, man. You died a slave, man. But Jake, being his own mind that he's not a slave. No, y'all slaves. See, by y'all slaves by saying we slaves. Jake be tripping, man. You gotta do it.
I got a real fast. Let me see. Let me get it real.
Jake be bugging, man. Well, y'all slaves because y'all saying we slaves. What did that nigga say who sell socks on the corner? See, y'all already slaves. Y'all forgot what he said.
Just Deuteronomy 28:19. He says, "Curse shall thou be when thou comest in, and curse shall thou be when thou goest out," man. So even when you come in the world, you're cursed, and when you get ready to die, you curse. You don't get even a chance to use that money, man. You sit up there, put all that money in the 401k, all in the CD accounts, and you name them. And yet your body is so broken down. You know, Esau done wore you down so much that you don't even get to see or benefit from none of that, man. That is left for your family. All right? That is left for Sancho, man. As the Mexican, as Issachar say, Sancho, another meaning the man your woman gonna cheat on your ass with or get with after you die, man. Sancho, man. Nigga coming into the back door gonna get that F-250, all right, in your name, man. All right.
Hey, when you work so damn much, you aren't able to handle business when you get home. So that's why your woman goes out and gets another man.
Hey, Jody. Hey, this that scripture I just brought out. This Psalms 90:9. It says, "For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told." Meaning what? Swiftly. It says the days of our years are 70 years and 10. That's 70. And if by reason of strength they may be 80 years, 80. Yet is their strength, labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off and we fly away, man.
Yeah, the Lord, like in our lives, being over here and being beaten down under the white man, you're likened to a blade of grass, man, or vapor. One minute you're here, the next day you're gone, as my man, what Pimp C says, man. One day you're here, the next day you're gone, man. You're beaten, battered, and bruised over here, man. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, man. All right? And then you don't only start to realize that until you come into this truth, man, of what's actually going on. All right? What is happening to the planet Earth? What has happened to you as a people, man? Everybody else out here, they don't pay attention to a damn thing. They don't care about a damn thing, man. Hey, my nigga, I know it's poison, I know it's chemicals in it, but I'm gonna still take it, yo. I'ma still eat McDonald's, my nigga. I know they cooking people. It tastes so good though, man. Pork chop, that tastes so good. You know?
Hey, the irony in you saying that, right here in Psalms 9 and 12, it says, so teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. You know, like you say, Jake living short, tedious lives and ain't learning nothing. Now, if you package a lot in a short life with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's a great life. Then a long life full of continual sickness, man.
Right.
All right. And that you gonna meet at its coming, man. All right. Jake living long and he not learning nothing, man. All right. So that's a waste of a vessel, man.
Hey, that's utter madness, man.
Hey, you're 42 years old and you only know your social security number.
It says in Apocrypha, if thou hast gathered nothing in thy youth, how can thine in thy old age, man?
That's right.
You see, Jake living for nothing, man. Jake just an unoccupied vessel walking around.
Jake just dying to live, man.
Jake dying to fucking live, bro. For real, man. You got it, out.
Yeah, Jake just out here dying to live, man. Right? when you pass by in your car, man, and you see them niggas all at the liquor store, all in the middle of the neutral ground, all fucking porch, they just dying to live, man. They just waiting.
I just saw that.
You know,
I just saw that today.
Serious shit, man. I've been saying long time.
You can't make it up, Box. So like it, brother. Like it's just right. I mean, I'm talking about packed up right there. Hand movements and cigarette smoking. This is all you see. 100 people doing this. A whole lot of fucking nothing going on, man.
You see that? Hey, let me try to move the camera. You see that one nigga sitting down in the chair? He got a big ass 40 in his hand, and he just standing there fucking answering around, man. All right. Or you got another guy like this brother got a friend. You know, he came in passing. This nigga, it's 100. It's 100 degrees outside. This nigga got a bottle of Hastened gin, man. He ready to die, man. In 3 o'clock in the afternoon, man. When you see a nigga with Hastened gin, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that man is ready to die, man.
It said, give wine to those that be of a heavy heart and ready to perish.
Yeah, man.
Give strong drink to him. And the brother, right? I asked the brother, hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. You not okay. It's 102 degrees and you got a bottle of extra dry gin in your hand, a personal bottle, and you saying you okay, man? And you taking them straight to the fucking head, man.
I got a precept real fast.
Bring it out, all right? You got it.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and the gift destroyed the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patience in the spirit is better than the product in spirit. Yeah, man. Only a wise man is going to be mad about the condition that he's in, man. He's not going to wallow in his shit, man. He's not going to sit up here and lay up and make excuses for every goddamn thing, man. He's going to put action to the actual situation that he's in, man, and finding a way out. And guess what? This is our way out, man. This is our way out, okay? Give me Zechariah 9, start at 9 real fast.
You getting it, Ryan?
Yeah, I got it. This is Zechariah 9, verse 9. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold.
Oh, my bad. Finish that real fast. Finish that real fast. Finish that the Isaiah 14 real fast. Finish that. I'm just thinking about it, man.
Isaiah 14, verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?
Who's the oppressor, man? There's nobody else. There's nobody else but the so-called white man. He's the oppressor of the planet Earth, man. All right? He's the guy that's sitting there calling the shots, man. Getting everything done. You know, got certain other nations and other people, or even our own people, doing the bidding for him, man. While he's sitting there reaping the benefits. They got a nerve to say, they got a nerve to call this thing of ours, a hate group. All right, but who was the first one to display hate? The so-called white man, which we're not a hate group, man. All right, you was the first one to display hate and do the hate and actually benefit off hate, man. And guess what? How can a black man be racist, man? It's impossible. It's impossible for a black man to be racist after all the shit that has been done to us, man, on the planet Earth. It's impossible, man. Okay?
None.
You got to say reverse racism. But you the one that kicked the shit off, man. You the one that's doing the shit. And guess what? Still benefiting our racism to this day. So a lot of you so-called Edomites out there, all right, you're still benefiting of the hardcore backs and slave work of our people, man, to this day, man. A lot of you have the name of Whitney, Johnson, Smith, all right, Williams out there. A lot of you still benefiting off slave money, man. You walk around with that, what they call that? The attitude, you have a, what the attitude, man? Lost my train of thought real fast.
Nonchalant.
Now, privilege. You got this privileged attitude, man. That you're a high and mighty of the planet Earth, man. That when even the most homeless Edomite out there, all he had to do, if he just lived on the bridge and collecting money from cars, all he had to do is go get him a shave. Esau loves shaving his face, shave his face up, get a haircut, go take a bath or so, go buy him a nice little suit. He's back in the game, baby. But when it comes to us, man, we gotta. It is what it is, man. Whether we are so-called educated or whether the lords of the low, we just fuck, man. You know, that's our cause dealt to us. But you still benefiting off it, man. But go ahead, Doc. You are the oppressor of the planet Earth, man. And that city that it's talking about, that golden city is what? America, man. That is America, okay? America is that golden city that's held of a high esteem of all the countries and cities of the planet Earth, man. Everybody wants to come to America, okay? That's nowhere else. Like we went back then on you niggas, man. Nobody wants to go to the Vatican. That's not talking about the Vatican, all right? That's not talking about Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Malaysia, Hong Kong. That's talking about America, man. Okay, go ahead.
If I could say, there was an Irish comedian who said in one of his stand-ups that the white man has no business singing the blues because his job is to give people the blues.
Hey, that's a heavy one, man. And he's been giving people the blues, man. The blues, man, for real. Go ahead,
This is verse 5. Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
God, go ahead.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Yeah, he's continuing whooping people's ass, continuing, like the brother just said, giving people the blues, man. Go ahead,
He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth.
Yeah, go ahead.
The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So
basically right there, when the white man goes down, okay, and he will in due time, it says the whole earth is at rest. So the planet Earth is not going to get what we know in the oil business is getting flack, getting all forcefully extracted from the earth and causing earthquakes and shit. It's not going to be no more of that. It's not going to be no more having spraying barium octane in the air and weakening the wildlife, the animals, and the people of the earth anymore, man. Polluting the water with chemicals, all right? From all these different it's over hundreds of what they call them, oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico, all throughout the surroundings of America. There's not gonna be no more of that, man. Polluting the earth with crude oil and shit, man. So the earth is gonna be at rest, man. They said that it's actually what it says, gonna break forth in singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Go ahead,
Verse 8. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon sang, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Right, since you have gone down, man, fallen from your heaven, fallen from your rulership, no fella or no person that cuts down trees for a living, which we time and time again we go into the show called X-Men, where they have a show on National Geographics where they go and cut down trees for sport. So the earth and the trees and all these things, these different things that have spirits, all right, whether it be the animals, the trees, the planet Earth, because anything that has movement has a spirit, man. All right, so they're gonna break forth and singing, man, and they're gonna praise Yahweh Shai, man, and his doing of bringing this man down, man. Okay, we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna praise the Lord, man. All right, we're gonna really break forth in tears, break forth in dancing, singing. All right, you might see a brother doing the Irish jig or two, man. All right, you might see a brother doing the hotline bling or two because this man has gone down, man. Lord willing, I know I'm a two-step. I'm a second line dance and all that shit, man. When this man go down, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Keep reading.
Yeah, keep reading.
Verse 8. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirs.
Your downfall is being waited upon, man. You know how motherfucking women, when you was young, you see that woman waiting to get in that double dutch line, that double dutch rope. They waiting, boy. That's how hell is waiting to meet you at that coming, man. Can't wait for your ass to go down, man. All right, we ready for. Hey, man, we're not them house niggas, man. When the fucking house burning, the nigga go in there instead of letting the slave master die, man. You niggas trying to save him, man. We ain't trying to save this devil, man. We're actually praising the Lord for him to go down, man. We putting curses up that the Lord jack him up some more, man. Hey, man, master house burning, man. Let that nigga die, man. The whole family, let him go, man. Niggas in there trying to run in a blaze of fire, man. The roof on fire and everything. Shit cave in on him. Niggas trying to save man. He done drowned in the water. Niggas dived in the water. Like this. Go and save him, man. Swimming. The hell with that devil, man. Go ahead, Doc.
I got you.
All right, let him finish this verse right here.
Right.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Yeah, man, all the kings of the nations, because the nations are represented as they're dead, all right? But they're represented, the kings of the earth and other rulers and princes, they're ready for your ass to go down, man. Everybody is tired of being oppressed, man. That's why there's another scripture out there that say, when the nations start to realize thou become weak as we, all right, they that was basically making bread off you, basically has started to despise thee, man, and seek thy life, man, or something like that to that nature, man.
They're gonna lay a wound under him.
Yeah, they're gonna lay a wound under his ass, man.
Obadiah.
Kind, man.
You want me to get it real quick?
Yeah, let the brother bring out the precept, and then we go look at that.
Then what you were saying about them house niggas that saving master, and the way that we feel about that. This Psalms 107 and 8. I'm gonna read down a little bit out. It says, "Oh, that men would praise Yahweh by Shem Yahushua for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. For he satisfied the longing soul," because like the brother just mentioned, we are the longing soul that cried day and night, Lord, how long? And filleth the hungry soul with goodness. Such as sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, being bound in affliction and iron. That's us, man.
The captive, man. What's the topic of this whole lesson was us being the captive, man, that's hastened to be loose, man. Go ahead, it's on time.
Right. It says, because they rebelled against the words of the Most High and contemned the counsel of the Most High. Therefore, he brought down their heart with labor. They fell down and there was none to help.
Which that happened. That happened to our people, man.
That's right.
Of the Yahweh Shai, man, going back to Deuteronomy What is 28, 28 and 1?
48, and thirst and nakedness and hunger.
But I'm going into the beginning when the actual covenant was made.
Okay.
28 and 1 and jumping down to 15, the Lord gave us the rundown. All right, this is what's gonna happen if you obey me, and this is gonna happen if you disobey me, man. And we disobeyed the Lord, man. So that's why everything that's happened and happening to us right now is being done, man. All right.
It says 13.
My bad, real quick. Going back into verse 12 when it says, "Therefore he brought down thy hearts with labor, and they that fell down, and there was none to help." Because what happens in that? What the other scripture remind me of about how you do a servant, you know, that's left idle. You put more hard labor on. The Lord put slavery on us, man.
More
idle servant.
Yeah, what you do with an idle servant, man. You know, that's not, you know, doing what it's supposed to. You put more labor on them. So the Lord did that, man. The Lord put our ass straight slavery over here, man. Under the wicked, okay? And he has been doing his job to the T, man. But go ahead, Doc.
It say I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go to 14. I'm gonna go down a little bit more. But to add to what you're saying in Lamentations 5 and 5, it says, "Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest," man.
That's right, man.
You see, it says we have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread. So we have given what the heathen have taken charge over us, man.
Right.
But this back in Psalms 107 and 13, it says, "Then they cried unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in their trouble, the captive exile, they hastened to be loose, and he saved them out of their distress." So a day coming where the Lord gonna hear our cry, man. All right, and he just started hearing it because men that found this truth, we found the immediate rest. All right, where there was no rest. Like we got rest, even though we look walled out in bags under our eyes and shit, and we laboring, we still have the truth. All right, we got a pigeon of light in darkness, man. It says he brought them out of darkness and the shadow of death, which he saved us through the truth, man. You want to speak on it, brother?
Yeah, he saved us out of our distress by waking us up, man. That process already started, man.
Facts.
The Lord already laid the groundwork back then, all right, through the elders apostles, and then it trickled down to the second leg of us, man, the men that's doing the work now, man. That's why I had this real fast. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 2. It says it is better to go to the house of mourning than the house of feasting. But that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it up to his heart, man. So we went to the house of mourning, man.
Come
on. Go ahead, Doc.
It says he brought them out of darkness and the shadow of death and break their bands and sunder.
Yeah, the Lord has broken these bands asunder of us through the truth, with truth, man. Because before, all right, it's one thing to be physical slaves. That happened to our people, our ancestors. That happened. All right, all right. Yeah. But now that through tradition, all right, and through wickedness that was laid down for centuries and centuries, and laid down through tradition to our foreparents, and all the way up to us, they have made us mental slaves. So the Lord has loosened those bands too, man. With this truth, man, through the elders and apostles of GMS, man. That's why we're able to find out who are our enemies, who is our power, man, our deliverer. Okay, all right, what we need to be doing. These are those bands that was broken, man. All right, to sunder. Okay, and we happily do that too, man. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
It says, "Oh, that men would praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men." That's the last one. Right. For he had broken the gates of brass and cut the balls of iron in sunder, man.
Yeah, man. And he have done that, man. That's why you're able to see all these different brothers bring out this truth with passion, man. All right, so much passion, you know, that brothers put their lives on the line, man, and do it willfully, man, without even blinking an eye, man. So what happens to our bodies, man? So be it, man. The Lord got us, man. You know, the brothers do this shit passionate. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way when I say shit. You know, that was a slip of the tongue, but I mean it in a good way, man. Brothers do this thing, man, with the hopes of the kingdom, man. With the hope of receiving everything that the Lord promised us, man. All right. You gotta let me see. I think you finished at
Yeah, I'm done in that 16. It said the Lord said that he would not leave our soul in hell, man. And he would not suffer us his holy ones to see corruption, man.
That's
the
right.
Lord promised us that, man. You got it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, only a slave-minded person will still want to, you know, because this, you know, America's a fucking the whole planet Earth is a prison house, man. Under this man, we said before, this whole goddamn place is a ghetto and a goddamn prison under the workings of Esau, man. And you gotta be a goddamn fool, man, a fool, okay, to want to be here, to want to still have this man stand on your neck, man. Okay,
I got it.
And not want the roles, the different roles to flip. You gotta be of another cloth, man, of another mindset to want to have a mentality to I want to do that to you, man. I want to the same thing you done to me. I want to do that to you and your people and your nation, man. All right, the Lord have given us full understanding of everything. We have a ruling. We the only ones running around out here with a ruling class mentality, man. Okay, which is fueled by righteousness, man. We do it in a righteous way, man. We ain't doing it on the wicked shit, man. We doing it. We have that righteous mindset in ruling the nation, man. Because he had given that to us, man, to put us in that proper order, man. Let me see. I wanted you to go to
because
I think one because of also had Isaiah 61 too, right?
Right. I got that prison house in 42 and 22. But to add to what you were saying, if you don't get that ruling class mentality, is because is Israel a homeborn slave? Is he a servant? You see, if not, you're gonna have that what? You're gonna have that servant mentality. We have got the ourselves to see that. We see servants on horses and princes walking the earth. But guess what? We believe we them princes that's on the earth, man, that's walking, man. You see?
Hey, go to get real quick. Give me that Zechariah 9. Start about 9 and read down to about 12, I believe.
I got it. This is Zechariah 9, verse 9. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass and upon a colt, the foal of an ass. And I will cut off the chariot from Ephraim and the horse from Jerusalem, and the battle bow shall be cut off. And he shall speak peace unto the heathen, and his dominion shall be from sea even to sea, and from river even unto the ends of the earth.
Keep going.
Verse 11. As for thee also, by the blood of thy covenant, I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit wherein is no water.
Go ahead.
Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
Yeah, man, and we those prisoners of hope, man. All right, we those prisoners of hope, and I think we were talking about it. I think a good definition for that word hope was el pazat. If I'm saying it right, el peace, and it goes into basically having
expectation of good.
Yeah, having expectation of something good or evil, man.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's something that's beneficial to the future, man. And that's our hope. Our hope is the kingdom, man. And how about Yahweh Shai, man? He's our hope that's going to get us out of this bondage that we're in, man. This prison house that we're in, man. All right, and that this is, hey, man. You gotta really be into these scriptures to understand everything that's going on around you, man. These different moving parts, man. All right. The ones who's controlling the machine around us, man. You know, the Lord got to give you that spirit to understand that, man. A lot of our people they don't understand what's going on, man. All right, they're blinded, and they're purposely blinded, man, by Yahweh Shai. And that's cool, man. That's cool.
I got you something real quick. I have to go with what you're saying.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
It's Isaiah 42 and 18. It says, "Hear ye deaf, and look ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant? Or deaf as the messenger that I sent?" So I mean, Yahweh, like, who everybody see but us. We're the only people that, it's a quote you always say, Yakana, that if a man don't know his oppressor or something like that. I don't know, one of you brothers always said that a man don't know that if he don't know that he been oppressed by his oppressor. It slipped my mind, bro. But it says, "Who is blind but my servant, or deaf?" Huh?
A man that don't know his nationality, you dead, man.
Come.
You don't know who the God is. You don't know who's the one that's really controlling everything, which is Yahweh Shem Shah. You're a dead man. You're dead in spirit, man. Which goes back to do what it is, Revelation 11 and 8, man. You're dead. You're spiritual.
Dead in spirit, yeah. Nigga, Jake love his oppressor. It says, "Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as Yahweh's servant?
Yeah.
Seeing many things, but thou observe it not. Opening the ears, but he hear it not."
It's our people. Right. Read that part again.
Yep.
Read that part again.
It says, "Seeing many things, but thou observe it not."
Yeah, our people see the wickedness. They see a young men getting shot down the streets, unjustly. They see their women out here running around as thoughts and whores and you name it, man. Fake Barbie dolls and shit. I'm a bad bitch. They see the wickedness. They see the shit ain't right. They know that ain't right, man. Our men being diluted down to being homosexuals and shit, being a bunch of thugs and killers. All right. They see the shit, but what it say?
It says, "Seeing many things, but thou observe it not."
Y'all observe it not. They don't take heed to it. They don't say nothing about it, man. All right, go ahead.
Opening the ears, they hear shit, but he hear it not.
They hear shit. They hear about the chip and martial law. What's finna happen? But Jake turned it down. What it say?
One ear and out the other.
One after the other, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable." This is the point, because you kept saying, America was the prison house. It says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. All of them are snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses."
Right.
Yeah, they are for a prey. Salaki, go ahead.
Yeah, man. You got your ass all in the churches. All right, and you got your ass all in them goddamn prison houses, man. You make up the prison house to be exact. When you look at the numbers, okay, it's you, right?
And the whole.
What you about to say?
Salaki, brother, I meant to cut you off. Salaki.
Go ahead.
The whole planet Earth is a prison house under Esau rule too, man.
Oh yeah, the whole planet.
The whole planet Earth, man.
When you got McDonald's in your city, man, that's a fucking hood. All right. When you got goddamn pork chops and hookers, all right, and bugged out niggas, man, it's a hood, man. This man will put McDonald's on the moon if you allow him to, man. All right, you got space trash every goddamn where. Hey man, hey man, this man is the ghetto, man. All right, this is the ghetto, man. The planet Earth. All right, man. We see how Jake do. Look how Jake do on a small scale, and look at Esau. Esau is doing more than Jake. When you go to the hood, Jake got broken glass, needles, graffiti, piss, shit everywhere. All right, howling ass babies and shit. And look at Esau. Esau does the same goddamn thing, man. Fuck up the water. All right, Esau doing more, man.
It said the excellent is more righteous than his neighbor, but the wicked seduce him, man.
Right, man. What you about to say?
Which is Jake.
What you said, right?
I was just saying, look at these cities Esau goes to war against. It looks normal before. It looks like a bomb crater.
Huh.
Yeah, this rock goddamn, you can't even tell it was a building there. car there, man. You know, and he leaves it like that, man. Then he spills out. You know, we talk about Jake, man, but this man does some shit and it spills out radiation every goddamn way, man. All right, this is what he do, man.
That's why the scriptures mock him and say that the place where his dwelling houses is to be a garden of Eden as before and after it a desolate wilderness, man. So the scriptures mock him too. This is what's gonna happen to him. The same thing he did, you're gonna render to him double, man. Double gonna come upon him. But it says they are for a prey and none deliver it, for a spoil and none said restore. Who among you will give into this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come?
Only the elect, man. All right, that's what we got our hope in. Only the elect will take heed of the words that have been said, man, in the times to come. Only us, man. All right. Because who else doing it, man? Who else doing it amongst our people, man? Name them.
Huh.
Name them out there, man. Is Creflo doing it? Is TD Jakes doing it, man? Is Lil Wayne doing it?
Kanye?
Huh?
Kanye
or Common, that bald-headed nigga Common, is they doing it, man? No.
Jay-Z?
The Jay-Z's of the world, they doing it, man. No, man, they not doing it.
The scriptures call their ass out. The scriptures say, who gonna stand for me for the evildoers?
Man, that's right. We the only ones standing up against the evildoers, man, and getting mocked and getting labels put on us. All right? All right, we getting labels put on us. We getting false attacks, you know, being orchestrated on the television. To get labeled, like I said, get labels and different stereotypes put on us, man. We the only ones. Them guys ain't doing that, man. All right, your hardest of the hardcore niggas out there ain't doing it, man. They don't give a damn who they is. They whack 1,000. All right, you can name them so-called hard niggas, man. The game, them niggas not doing a damn thing, man. You're not speaking up for a damn thing, man. All right, we the only ones standing 10 toes down, man. All right. And not betting the eye, we the only ones doing it, okay? And yes, I said it, man. Okay, we the only ones doing it. The elders, apostles, on down. We the only ones standing 10 toes down, week in and week out doing it, man. In righteousness, man. Thus said the Bible, okay?
Facts. We the mighty men that it speak about in Sirach 11:6. It says, many mighty men have been greatly disgraced. And we the mighty men. All right, like you said, we've been disgraced because a prophet has no honor in his own country, man. Right. You see, in his own town. So we the ones getting a finger pointed at him. Oh, they bummer-lights. Oh, they this, they that. So we are the mighty men that's standing up. And we're, like you say, we don't got no army. All right, we got the angels of the Lord and we got faith. All right, we the mighty men that's getting disgraced in the news. All right, as Black Hebrew, whatever you want to call it, it says many mighty men have been disgraced and the honorable delivered into other men's hand. So we the captive, we're the honorable men that have been delivered in other men's hands. So we the captive exile that hasten to be loose. Back to the premise of the video. Go ahead, Ike.
Yeah. Let me get this one real quick.
I had two more precepts in that Isaiah, but if you want to kill it, that's cool.
No, we can get it. Let me get this one real fast. One real fast right here by it. Yeah, it says it's going into the topic. Right here by it. Yeah, this is Isaiah. This is Amos, my bad. Amos 9:13. Behold, the days shall come. I mean, it's gonna be a period of time when this happens, man. Said the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
Come.
Right? Who's the plowman? Who's the plowman out there, man? That's the question. Who's the plowman? Who's out here putting in work at these jobs? All right, putting in work at you know, brother might have to do that volunteer shit for court shit. What they call that shit, man?
Jury duty.
Yeah, jury duty. You know, brother. You know, you're doing child support. You got to do jury duty. Who's putting in work out here? Who's getting the blisters? All right, the cuts, the scrapes, the sweat. Who's putting in the work out here, working? And these, you know, and these goddamn, you know, in truth, we call it these plantations, man. Jake, man, us, man. We the man out here. All right, and it says, shall overtake the reaper. Who is the reaper? The reaper is Esau, man. Yeah, the brother put the Esau is proud. Yeah, the proud, man. He's the reaper that's reaping the benefits off the backs and the spines of us, man. All right, bringing it. Hey, man. Hey, man, and these niggas in these goddamn sports leagues don't even understand what the fuck going on, man. If this man can give you, if he can give you 250 million or a million for a goddamn contract, how much he making, man? Right? If he give you $15, $17, $20 at the job, how much more is he making a year? You just getting crumbs, man. And Jake never take this into account, man. Jake never takes this into account, man, at all. All right? That's why the book of Haggai speaks about that, man. The money, the different things that we receive to put in the bag or our pockets or so, it's put in a bag or a pocket filled with hope, man. You know, because as soon as you get that money in your hand, this bill, that ticket, all right, this goddamn bill, man, your money gone, man. All right, your money is touched 4 or 5 times over. And Jacob say, "Oh man, I'm trying to put in that overtime, yo. I'm trying to get it popping." Hey man, you know, by the time you look at the overtime, you look at your bill, you look at the overtime that you didn't put in, how much it took 300, 400, all right, 900 out your shit. You left for nothing, man. This going for this. Tell you, this is going to the Sacred Heart of Jesus bill. It's going to
the deaf people.
Yeah, going to deaf and blind. I don't give a fuck about the deaf and blind, man. I don't give a damn about goddamn the dolphins and shit. What the fuck you taking $500 how much shit for, man? You know? But Jake don't think they're in slavery, man. The book of Baruch speaks about we are yet this day not captivity, man. All right? You're a serviceman, all right? This is a part of the curse, man. All right? And yes, I'm going back into the Amos 9 and 13. Yes, that day is gonna come where we, as the plowman, gonna overtake the reaper, man. All right, the roles are gonna switch. All right, you know that movie, Black Snake Moan, when he lined Esau ass up, all the different taskmasters, all the different slave masters, he lined them up, and every Jake got the chance to hit him in that back with that whip, man. That day is coming, man. Thus said the Lord, man. Thus said the Bible, man. Now, hey, man, you might want to get mad and get upset and, you know, pull your hair out. Hey, that's just said the Bible, man. That's going to happen. All right? Now, you had your chance, your forefathers, which is you had your chance to get it in. You rape, robbed and murdered so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You hung us, you beat us, set us on fire. You drowned us, man. Use our kids as alligator bait. Now, hey, it's your time. It's your chance. You know, your turn is getting ready to happen, man. Now you can get mad all you want, but hey, karma's a bitch. You know, it's gonna happen. You know, thus said the Bible, man. Not my own words, not of my own belly, but the Bible says that, man. Now somebody might be reading you some bullshit, but this is what the Bible, the King James says, man. All right, through dividing the word righteously, man, through the Spirit, man, with much understanding, man, with much studying, man. That's what the Bible says, man. All right, go ahead, bring your precepts out, man.
This back in Isaiah 43 and 24, it says, "Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his laws." Last one. "Therefore he had poured out him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and it had set him on fire round about, yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart."
Yeah, man.
Jake don't lay this shit to his heart. Jake don't lay the day, or we saying the day approaching to his heart, man. All right, that's why the day gonna burn as an oven, man. And Jake ain't gonna understand why it's hot as why it's 100 million degrees Fahrenheit outside, man. All right, Jake ain't gonna understand that, man, because Jake not laying certain things to the heart, man. All right.
Yeah, Jake always looking down on shit. He don't take it for what it is, man. You know, we are captive right now, man. You know, we are the captive, man. This is a prison house, all right. And the only one that's coming to free us, man, is Yahweh Shai, man.
Facts.
That nigga Buddha ain't coming, man. He's sleep. All right. Amun Ra. Who else? Muhammad. Them niggas ain't coming, man. You can go call an Uber for them niggas. They ain't coming, man. Them niggas is not showing up for your black ass, man. All right. Only one showing up is Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And all them other fictional characters you niggas got out there, man. Caesar Borgia with his toe up ass, man. He's not coming for you niggas, man. He ain't came when you niggas was catching hell then, man. All right. Who else? What other character got out there, man? You old rock, man? Huh?
Allah.
Who?
Allah.
Yeah, Allah ain't coming either, man. That nigga out on a date some goddamn well, man. Okay? He out on a date.
Said nigga on a date.
Yeah. That nigga out on a date some goddamn well. He's not coming for you niggas, man.
With some handsome youths.
Yeah, with some handsome youths, man. All right? They ain't coming for you, man.
With 7 little boys, huh?
Yeah, with 7 little boys, man.
That nigga in Dubai. What they imagine in their mind that they'll have 7 sons? And how does shit go?
Hey,
some handsome youths.
Some handsome youths, yeah, come. Here in Dubai somewhere, letting a little boy feed them grapes, man.
Yeah,
hey, Allah's driving a taxi somewhere right now.
He might be one of them Uber, the white vans that's driving around sex trafficking people.
Yeah, that nigga ain't coming, man. I don't give a damn what nigga you worship out here. All right, what nigga you look up to, what OG you niggas look up to, them niggas ain't coming, man. All right, only one coming back is Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the only one coming back to save. All right, to save the elect, man, and the 1/3, man. And the whole house of Israel, you're gonna be saved, man. But like I say time and time again, a lot of you niggas gonna get issued the Hebrew huggers to put on your little black asses, man. Coming back. You're gonna come back righteous though, man. All right, but it's gonna be put to death on this side, man. All right. That's just what it is, man. You can take it how you want to take it, man. That's just the truth, man. And I know the truth hurts, man, but that's what it is, man. Them characters out there, they ain't coming for you, man. It never came for you niggas, man. All right. You niggas just got finished with over 24 hours ago worshiping Semiramis and Tammuz, man. Where them niggas at, man? Where they at, man? They ain't come and save you either, man.
Nimrod's rod.
Yeah, Nimrod rod, man. The whole goddamn tree, man. They ain't saving you niggas, man.
The whole shaft, huh?
The whole shaft, man. Whole evergreen, man.
Hey,
niggas out here.
The only savings they're doing is taking your savings out of your bank account.
Right, man. Y'all brothers have anything else, man?
Yeah, I got one.
I just got one more.
All right.
I'll go after you.
All right. So, like the brother just mentioned, though, Yahweh Shai is coming when he graved himself on that great mountain, going back into the into the book of Esdras. All right. He's coming to save the captive exile that hasten to be loose, man. You see? Going back to Habakkuk saying that it wait for it because it don't tarry, man. All right. And we crying. All right. We sighing and crying through these epistles. All right. These the assembling of the brotherhood. We always crying to the Lord, like, Lord, how long, man? And guess what? This ring of fire that's gonna be on the solar eclipse tonight, or whatever it's gonna be, is a sign and a signet to let us know our big brother coming, man. You see? By way of destruction, too, man. All right, he gonna be saving and he gonna be killing simultaneously, man. All right, but this goes into the prophecy that's gonna fall into the people that had the captive exiles in their hand, because it said if a man get stealing a man and he get caught in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. This Obadiah 1 and I start at 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into the gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, which is Israel, even thou was one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou should have not entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou should have not looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity, man. Neither should have thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those that did escape, to have us captive to this day, man. Right. Neither should have thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress, man. All right. So they're the ones that stole us and took us, man. All right. Unjustly, unrighteously, man, and brought us to a foreign country, man, where to this day we are captives in their hands right now that stole us. So going back to Exodus, a man that's still a man, and he be found, a man that's still another man, if he shall be found in his hand, shall be surely put to death, man. In that order.
You take it how you want, man.
That's in that order. In that order.
Right. Go ahead,
Con. Just kind of going back to the beginning topic of the video. This is Ephesians 5, verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Right. And the will of the Lord is to bring salvation unto Israel, man. To make our enemies kiss our the sole of our feet, man, to bring them low. All right. That's the will of the Father, man. All right. We can go into many other things, man. All right.
That's 61 and 1.
Huh?
The Isaiah 61 and 1. That's the one you had,
Yeah, you can probably.
I don't believe you bought it out, but it goes into what you're saying to preach.
Yeah, good tidings.
Yeah, good tidings, the good news, right? Huh?
You can bring it out,
right? Because it's saying Proverbs 25:25 that good news from as cold waters is to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country, man. So this is the good news, the gospel that we preaching about, man. And this going to end it off with what the brother was saying right here. This is Isaiah 61 and 1. That he said, you mentioned to Brian, that's why I brought it out. This is Isaiah 61 and 1. It says, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, our power is upon me, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Right.
He had sent me. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, he had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, which is freedom, right? And the opening of the prison to them that are bound. You see?
Right, man. Go down and read down to 3, huh?
All right, come. It says to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and the day.
Which is this is the year. This time that we're in represents that year, man.
Come.
Right? These times that we're in represent that year, man. Of the coming of Yahushua, man, the great and mighty King. All right. The lion that comes out of his thicket, man. Go ahead.
It says, "And the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn."
Yeah, this is the times right here. Go ahead.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion his monument.
Not the whole world, but in Zion, man.
That's his monument. Yup.
Go ahead.
To give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
Which is these scriptures, man? Because these scriptures are named what? The Comforter, man.
Come.
when you're down and out, when you're going through shit, what comforts us, man? These scriptures, man. When we dig into these scriptures, we get spiritual food, comfort, all right, and enjoyment, man. This is the ash and the oil, man, the garments, man, that we clothe ourselves in, man. That we wrap and bound ourselves in, man. That's basically what we're supposed to, because some guys don't be doing that, man. Jake be occupied in other shit. But go ahead, let's hear it on that on another note, man. Go ahead.
That they might be called the trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that he might be glorified. And they shall build up the old wastes, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations, the ruins of David, close the breaches thereof, and build them up, man.
Right, going back into Amos 9, the 9th verse, man.
Come.
The Lord said He's gonna build us up at the days of old, man. The men of David, man. David, man. Which He is doing now. All right. And I want to go back into that verse 3 when it says, calling us the trees of righteousness, because that's what the nations wasn't. All right. When they was in the garden, they were just trees, regular old trees. They weren't righteous trees, man. That's why when you go back to Mark 7:24, when the Lord was dealing with the blind man, when He spit on the blind man's eye, what He said? He said, I see trees walking as men. All right. Yep. The Lord gonna make us righteous trees, man, righteous people. All right.
Come on.
And in the Lord, man. And the one way you get planted in the Lord is getting these spiritual seeds in your ass, man, and getting rooted and grounded in His Word, man. Where you can sprout up a strong plant, man, a strong tree in the Lord, man. All right, that's the only way it happens, man. It don't happen with no new age remix of the scriptures, man. No new age, new remix of sound doctrine, man. All right, you just a fucking degenerate. And you try to come that way, like the scripture say, coming up some new way. Which many guys want to come up some new way in this truth, man. And it can't happen. You always see them guys fall off, man. They start off strong and hard, man. Like Usain Bolt. But them niggas always withered out, man. Gassed out, man. Gave up in the mall, man. You know? With their woman, man. Bullshit, okay? As we say. Bullshit, man. All right, so.
You mind if I bring one quick verse out? Just
go ahead,
This is Romans 10 and verse 15, just showing that you can't come in another way. You got to come in the straight way. You got to the shepherd has to bring in the sheep. This is Romans 10 and 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
God.
Yeah, man. You have to want to be taught, man. You can't sit up here and lay out excuses, but not putting yourself in a position to basically get more, man. Get more scriptures, get more sound doctrine in you, man, and applying yourself, man. You're just fooling your goddamn self, and you think you're fooling the ones around you, but you're not, man. All right. You don't keep your bullshit going until the Lord clip your wings, man, and spew you out, as the scripture say, man. But that's on another note, man. So with that, we'll give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Yahushua. This was a good lesson, edifying lesson to you out there and to those that needed it, man. And we give all praise and glory always to our elders apostles. You know, give basically double honors. So I can give double honors to the elders apostles, GMS out there, man. You want and salutations to the hopeful elect, man. Until next time, until next lesson, Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.